To Ducks No Sports. This week we are recapping, oh baby, the NBA Finals, which was pretty well played, the NBA playoffs, which were great, and the NBA season, even though it was shortened, still a great season for the NBA. But we'll start this video off by congratulations. But we'll start this video off by giving some a big thumbs up to your 2011-2012 NBA champions in the Miami Heat. And more importantly, to a man who's been criticized, thrown through the mud, saying he'll never win a championship, saying leaving Cleveland was the biggest mistake he's ever made in his life, LeBron James. And it's an epic day because all the jokes about LeBron James being ringless, saying he'll never win a championship, those are all over. The NBA media might need a new whipping boy. And you know what? Good for LeBron James. You know, he's gone through so much crap that was unneeded. I mean, I'm so happy for LeBron James. I mean, you know, have I always been a big LeBron James supporter? No, not always. I found him immature at times. He said he's got his foot in his mouth at times, but hey, end of the day. But I've also been saying the whole time, LeBron James is probably the best talent I've ever seen, and you have to give credit for him because with Kobe on the decline and Kevin Durant showing maybe he's just not ready, LeBron James is the best player on planet Earth, no doubt about it. And hey, what more can you say about LeBron James? The most talented player I've ever seen on an NBA court. And good for him because he's earned this title, and I think he might win a few more, but only time will tell. But more guys, I mean, I'm a Toronto Raptor fan, and I gotta give a big ups to Chris Bosh. I didn't like the way he left Toronto, don't get me wrong, but Chris Bosh, I mean, this guy gives it all he has every time he's on the court, so big ups to him. Dwayne Wade showing he's one of the best players in the league, and the Miami Heat, man, they may not have been the deepest team in the league, the deepest team in the league, but they showed they are one of the most talented teams in the league. And they showed, hey, sometimes you just need a big three, but honestly, they did not win the championship just on those three because I liked in the NBA Finals, some of their supporting cast really came. You know, Mike Miller finally showed that he had some game left. You know, Battier had a good series. I mean, the Miami Heat showed they were the best team in the year of 2011 to 2012, and big ups to Miami Heat. And on the other side of it, the Thunder, you know, not their best series. I mean, a little disappointing, though, in a way that Harden played. I mean, I thought he had a little bit more, but what more can you say? I mean, it showed. We say this all the time about how the Oklahoma City Thunder, well, look, all their stars are under 23. They're going to be down for years. But in the NBA Finals, they showed that they're all under 23. And it showed when the lights were on bright, they just weren't ready. But I don't think this is anything to look down on the Thunder at all. I think they'll be back for years and years to come. And I truly believe the Thunder are the next dynasty in the NBA. So it's good the Heat got their one in now because I think the Thunder could rattle off, you know, maybe four in a row and be the next dominant team in the NBA. That being said, these NBA playoffs, NBA Finals, I know they only went 5 games, but those were, except for maybe the last game, this was a great series. And I wish we could play the series over again. That's how good it was. And now let's recap the NBA playoffs, which are, for my money, probably, I'm in the moment right now, but maybe one of the best NBA playoffs I've ever seen. I mean, some great series from, you know, the Boston Heat series to, you know, the Pacers Heat series, you know, the Spurs Thunder series to, you know, a bunch of other series, you know, the Bulls 76ers series. I mean, we had some great series this postseason, and it was great drama. It was great action. I mean, I love them. I mean, for my money, one of the best playoffs I've ever seen. And I've been thinking back, a few months ago, there was talks there may be a season. And in all, I know it's a shortened season, but this NBA season was great. I mean, games on every night, multiple games on every night. Didn't start till Christmas, so the season didn't drag out. I mean, perfect length. You know, I wish the NBA would start every year during Christmas because it seemed like the perfect kind of season. Obviously won't because, there is money involved in the whole thing. But this NBA season was great, and for a season that almost didn't happen, ended up being one of the best seasons to me ever in the history of the National Basketball Association. But we gotta look forward in life as always, and it doesn't stop. Things quick turn around the NBA. I mean, the NBA draft is a few days away. I expect Anthony Davis, like everybody else, to be the number one pick of the Hornets, and the rest, I don't know. But this offseason should be pretty interesting because you have a team, Toronto, with a lot of cap space. I mean, they have a $20 million in cap space and a few good free agents out there. They've targeted Steve Nash, Canadian. I don't necessarily think he'll come to Toronto. I don't think it's the right move for him to come to Toronto, but if he comes to Toronto, that'd be pretty exciting. They've also talked about trading their number 8 pick to maybe the Grizzlies to bring in Rudy Gay, which would be exactly what Toronto needs. A small forward that can just shoot the lights out. Perfect what they need. Other guy I look out for in the offseason, Darren Williams. A very talented kid. Played in Utah for all those years, of course, but the last couple of years with the Nets. But if the Raptors can grab him, that'd be very exciting. But I think he'll end up going to Dallas because he's from Texas. So I think going back home to Dallas. That being said, though, this offseason, the NBA offseason, never boring. And it should be an interesting offseason. And keep loaded because Ducks Know Sports will keep you updated on all the NBA offseason moves. Till next time, I'm Aaron Duxbury saying, I'm Ducks, and I know sports. Kind of.